Michael, I loved the lady, and the lady loves me. I came truly because of love, because we are married. But when we got here, things changed. Life changed, right? No, I mean, anything can change. Life changed. Everything changed. Then we decided to part ways. It doesn't mean that I lied coming to America with that kind of visa.
I don't want to be sounding political, but don't you think it's hypocrisy? Because sometimes these Western countries, they are like, oh, let's strive for global equality, blah, blah, blah. Like Amansa and Kambum, United Nations, this, and that. But when it comes to people trying to better their life by coming to their country, they're like, no, go back.
Such comments are a disgrace to a whole African community, to him himself. It's a threat to he himself.
Viewers, welcome to another episode of the TRK Lifestyle Show. You know how we do it. This is where we delve into the trending issues and controversial issues impacting the society. And then the first time I share, make sure to hit the like button so no subscribe on my. You know how we do it. Right here with me in the studio is my Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
How are you doing, my brother?
By God's grace, how was your week?
It was stressful. I wouldn't say.
I know, right? I know, right?
It's been really stressful.
I know, right? What's going on, bro?
Uncle, you know how we do it. And then social media, it's been like a lot. As I was reading through my Twitter feed, you know, I saw that one Nigerian YouTuber went on BBC interview, and then he said something that the whole Nigerian community on Twitter feels like, say, was selling or more out. Like something, you know, we call something unspoken rule. That's what I say. I did OBI, but he encountered him. And then on a bigger platform like BBC, he went on BBC and said that thing. It's been controversial. It's been like that. Now, to start off with everything, let me ask you, Uncle, freedom of speech. We say we live in a world of freedom of speech. So is it right for the whole Nigerian Twitter community to be coming after this guy? Because, I mean, he has his freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, we all have freedom of speech. The guy's name is EMDEE T. Yeah. We all have freedom of speech, but there are speeches that when you make it, it affects the whole society. People frown over it.
Impact.
So before I go on to that topic, I'm going to say thank you so much for giving me another opportunity today to come to the studio with you to see if you can discuss this very, because it's an issue that is, you know, that has affected not only Africans. We have Eastern Europeans, Indians, the whole immigrant, the whole immigrant. And who is an immigrant? We will come there. Everybody is an immigrant. Americans are immigrant to Africans. Africans are immigrant to Americans. But, you know, we have just differences, some few ones that are giving one part opportunity, one part the advantage over the other. So, I say thank you once again. And I also want to give shout out to viewers and listeners, subscribers who always support us, who always watch and share. So shout out to all the viewers out there.
Shout out to all viewers. It is you that make this channel a great one. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing and liking.
If today happen to be the first time, just like Michael said, please subscribe and share.
That's right.
Michael.
Uncle, you
yeah, the issue at stake, you know. Nigeria need be na wako kase Africa for the immigrants, those who apply for student visa. Most of them are fake. They go out there, they purposely take the student visa, and when they get there, they change their mind or something.
So if I understand you, the real issue in ASA, he said Africans applying for student visas to travel outside. It's not for the purpose of going to school, but it's to stay and work over there.
That is what I heard, Michael. That is what I heard. Michael, what's on? You know, such comments are a disgrace to a whole African community, to him himself. I've seen some videos where people are threatening him. You know, it's a threat to he himself. You know,
but don't you think, back to my first questions, and
you all have freedom of speech.
Yeah,
we do.
Don't you think he has his freedom of speech?
Yeah, we have freedom of speech, but there is something we call patriotism. When you are a patriot to your country, when you are a patriot to your continent, there are things that you try to, I would say, modify it a little bit when you want to say it.
So
when you want it to come out.
Know how to say it.
Know how to say it.
Right.
Do you understand? I'll take, for example, I always use China. I went to China to work. But when I was applying, when I was coming to China, the intention wasn't to work, but to school. Yeah, I applied for 2 years study leave at work, and I applied to study clinical psychology, and I think I also chose public health in China, but it was scholarship. That is what the agent told me. So I sold everything I have. I had that
over there.
Yeah, I sold everything I had. My furniture, my TV, my, you know, I drained all my bank account, having in mind that I'm going based on scholarship. And the scholarship, they are going to give me something little for upkeep, you know, and my mother gave me something little to add up. So when I got there, things changed.
Oh, so over there when you were in school,
I didn't even go to the school. I went to the agent to take me to the school, and the agent said, "Where is my school fees?" I said, "But this shows no. Oh. Maybe the one in Ghana made mistake, blah blah blah." He gave excuses. At that time, we do China we. So what am I going to do? And if I come back, I've disappointed myself. I've disappointed my. My son told me who in the I've sold everything I had. And told my work that I applied for 2 years study leave. So if I come back to Ghana, must I wait for 2 years without work before I get another work? It has been approved.
And when you come back, what are you coming back?
What am I coming to do?
What are you coming back to? Because the life that you lived,
exactly.
You sold everything.
Exactly. What if I come back? What am I coming to? What at all am I coming to do, Michael? You know, this agent they just changed everything. The school said, no, it's not scholarship. You have to pay. Then the fees that they were demanding is like $2,500 that time.
And you,
me too. The money, my upkeep money wasn't even up to $800.
$800.
So where am I going to get the $2,500 for what? And this place is not America where the school can make a way to say, okay, if you don't have the fees, you're going to make things easy for you. You can, school, and we can give you work and use the job, something like that.
So,
but
they are less understanding in China.
No, it's not like that. Pay fees.
Cash and carry.
Cash and carry. You are a foreigner. You can't school without fees. So something like this, and if I have to come back, what am I coming to do, Michael?
So you have
so
to
if I
forward.
Change, if there is another opportunity, so the agent said, okay, so school now here, if there's another opportunity, you can work. You can use your visa, because that time I had 6-month visa. You can use your visa to work. I'm saying, okay, fine, cool.
I think, is somebody who is thinking of, and I say, to move forward in life. And I don't think it's a crime to try and strive forward. And I say, aim high in life. Because fine, you came for school, but now the school is not working out. So are you going to go back to ground zero? Or are you going to move forward? So,
based on coming back to the question you gave, you all have freedom of speech, right? Mine, for example, you didn't know why I went to China, how I went there, and why I decided to teach. Until you say, if you say somewhere and say that I used student visa, but when I got there, I worked, without asking me.
Don't you think it's like a setup, or like there is a narrative by the BBC to portray a certain image or something about Africans immigrating to their country?
Mikey, it could be.
Yeah, because
it could be, because this social broadcasting networks, they have so many
and
means
mind you, the BBC is owned by the government, the British government.
All right.
So it would always be
Michael,
the mouthpiece of the
sorry,
British people.
I don't even want to come in the government stuff. You know, guy, you know, when you are me, for instance, I'm in social media. Like we are working hard, but you know, it's coming. It's not coming the way I'm expecting it, but we are still working hard. So if I'm greedy and BBC gives me that opportunity, hey, we've seen your videos. We think we like the way you talk, so we want to grant you an interview. Even in GBC and UTV and another TV, when they invite you, they give you cola. Yes, all those they invited, they give you cola for the day. So do you understand? No, wait. Okay. Those they invited, they give you cola. I mean, it's natural something. It's a formal something they do. It's not a bribe.
Let's say it's an unspoken rule.
Yes, whether unspoken or spoken, when they invite you, you use formality. At least you came, you spent your time, you spent your energy or whatever, so they give you cola. So even UTV and BBC, GTV and stuff, they give
like
cola.
Our local channels,
they do
how much
give.
more than international?
So if the international BBC offer you that, okay, we want you to grant us 45-minute interview, then after that, maybe we will give you €5,000. Hey, Mike.
So are you saying that he did it for the money?
No, he did not do it for money, but there are some people.
Because personally, I don't think this is about money or
no, Michael, I'm trying to arrive somewhere. There are people, when they see opportunity, they try to over-exaggerate. By doing that, they spoil everything. As I say, I don't know why he's so
it's like
overwhelmed. Hey,
I'm on BBC.
I'm on BBC.
I think the platform was bigger.
The platform was bigger than him. So he tried to say, and those who interview at BBC, when they realize that you are, excuse my language, like shallow thinker, you are a shallow thinker or something like that, they would try and dive in it. So a lot of
perfect candidate.
Yes, this is a perfect candidate. You got him. So you don't work at BBC without doing psychology.
Oh yeah, of course.
We are journalists, but you do psychology. You do a lot of things.
They hired the top most journalists over there. Like
exactly.
You know, like our brother Komla Dumome.
Exactly.
He completed medical school, dropped everything, and then
decided to be a journalist. If you get people like this, they've done psychology, they've done clinical psychologists, they have a whole lot. Even police officers and CIA,
those media house.
You can take it in the whole BBC and CNN. Do you understand? So the platform was too big for him. That could be a factor. And I say the money they offered to give him, that could be a factor. I don't know.
Personally, sitting here, I think the platform was too big for him, and they probably used psychology on him. And number two, and I said number three. English is not your language. So if you get interviewed by an Englishman,
he's going to mess you up. It's like playing Kumasi Asante Kotoko Accra Asofo for the first time they meet him Messi. Trust me, he's going to run you around and there's nothing he can do. They realize that this is a perfect guy and they make use of him.
So he has become a scapegoat.
He has become a scapegoat. That is one painful thing. He wanted to say some things. He thought he was saying the truth. But trust me, ask me, do you think most of the Eastern Europeans and other Indians and other nationals that they come,
they will talk?
Yeah. They will think deep and twice before they answer. Do you understand? But this guy, the opportunity, the platform was too big for him that he decided to spill everything, which is not true. My what do you call it? My experience I gave you. I left Ghana, having in mind that I'm going to school.
So your intention was to come to school.
To go to school.
But when you got to that country,
change. My intention was to go to school with scholarship. And I could have gone back, To Ghana to do what? Already I've lost my job. Already I've sold everything that I had. My furniture, my TV, my everything. I've given my room out.
And I don't think in life it's a crime to move to another country with a hope or with a dream to make it.
Yeah.
It's crime.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime.
If you say people, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Michael, I loved the lady and the lady loves me. I came truly because of love, because we are married. But when we go here, things change. Life changed, right? Maybe my womanizing attitude, maybe my drinking habits, maybe no. I mean, anything can change. Life changed, everything changed. Then we decided to part ways. It doesn't mean that I lied coming to America with that kind of visa. So if someone comes to United Kingdom, travels, and decide to change the reason why he came there, doesn't mean that he has.
And I don't know, but I think I don't want to be sounding political, but don't you think it's hypocrisy? Because sometimes these Western countries, they are like, oh, let's strive for global equality, blah blah blah. Like Amansa and Kambum, United Nations, this and that. But when it comes to people trying to better their life by coming to their country, they're like, no, go back. You know, this topic came, I think, idea no, and I say I say more doors when you crew into Bonko. Because Michael, personally, you know, that is how I feel.
Michael, there is a saying in our language, when you see that the beard of your friend, your neighbor, is burning, what does it tell you? Just put water beside you, defend yourself. This has happened. This has been happening for some time now. What does it tell our leaders? Do you think that if things are better off where we are, we will ever even think of? Because we are not even used to the cold weather. We are not used to so many things. You are so relaxed and comfortable when you are home. You speak your language. People understand you. So what do you think will happen? And not only us, we are not the only people who travel. There are more whites and
the whole world. Everybody travels.
Yeah, everybody travels.
And if you look at the issue of immigration, you know, Uncle, everybody is an immigrant at some point.
So at some point.
There's no human race, and I say will be like currently living on the planet. And I say since eternity they've been where they have been. That's what I say. In Ghana, like their accounts, they came from somewhere. These Americans, they came from somewhere. They were immigrants. In India, they came from somewhere. Everybody comes from somewhere. But it's about when you move. So what I say. Some moved in the 1800s, some moved in the 1900s. So yeah, there's 2000 a year movie.
Okay.
But it's always like now we are criminalizing immigration. So what I say. But in life, you know, I believe, sir, just like America always preaches, and I say, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So what I say.
You know, Michael, there's one funny thing. Before we end this, there's one funny thing that you'll be surprised that when all the immigrant leaves here, there are certain kind of jobs that the nationals wouldn't like to do it.
Yeah,
but those immigrants will do it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if everybody is important, if all of us have to leave, then trust me, there are certain things that the people from your native country will not do it.
We will never like to.
Me, for example, maybe if I'm to be in Ghana and you tell me to be, example, dishwasher or
work in the pantry.
Work in the pantry, that is dishwasher, I won't do it.
Yeah,
you know, maybe but there are people who work as dishwashers in Ghana. But maybe if you ask me to be a dishwasher or to be a watchman, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, we'll never
but when we come here, we hurriedly grab the dishwashing and the security jobs. Why?
You have to do it to survive.
Yeah.
Uncle, moving forward, before we go, and I say, sorry, what do you think is going to be the impact on like our society, the immigrant community, after like certain comments like this, and I say controversial topic, what do you think is gonna be the impact on the?
It's going to affect. It's going to affect
and
the whole,
those also trying to migrate.
It's going to affect a whole lot, especially the visa system. There is when I'm going to Ghana and I apply for visa. Though I'm a Ghanaian, but if I post my passport, no one knows that I'm a Ghanaian. Do you understand? I just sit behind a computer, fill the passport visa form, add my passport, post it to Ghana embassy in New York or Washington, wherever. After 3-4 days or 1 week, they post my passport back to me with the visa without asking me any question. But ask, is it the same in Ghana?
It's not the same.
They don't ask of if I'm going to Ghana. They don't even ask of your bank account or whatever. Do you understand? But when you are coming here, they ask of huge bank account, huge of what this and that and that.
It's like they treat you like an institution. Like
Exactly.
Document everything.
Document everything. Do you understand? So, like, what I'm trying to say is that if I'm coming, everybody goes. So these people, when they are going to Ghana, they don't need the stress that we do go through when we are coming here. All right? So nobody will stress to come here and just destroy himself just like that. So this talk that this guy, whatever his name was, has spewed out to the society, it's going to affect us. It's going to affect a whole lot of people. The visa system, they're going to strengthen it. If we're a student, they're going to add a lot of demand.
I've heard that now they're trying to make it a law in the UK that if you came on a student visa basis, you cannot
even
acquire a working visa.
But previously, it wasn't like that. You had maybe 20 hours to work or something.
Maybe you will come on a scholarship, but as you arrive in the country, they will tell you, no, there are other conditions. So you will need to get a work and pay because your living expenses and stuff like that.
It's going to affect us, Mark. It's going to affect us.
How would students afford to cater for
it's going to affect us. And nobody will school. It means that our leaders to fix the schools back home. So that when we are attending the schools, and they should build more schools.
It's a call on us.
It's a call. It's a call on us.
If we make
our leaders should fix the school back home. Because it's only the rich who can sponsor their kids to come here without them working.
Oh, yeah.
So those who are to come here on scholarship, who are to come here on other means, they are not going to get that opportunity. So leaders, get ready, fix things back home. Not only in Ghana, all Africa,
all
over the world.
That they call us the third world country.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
All right, viewers, thank you very much for watching another episode of the Lifestyle Show. I know you have your thoughts, you have your comments. Please leave a comment in our comment section, and we will discuss it in another time. I know this topic is touching and controversial.
A little bit sensitive.
Sensitive, so I say. You are either concerned or you know somebody who is involved. Please leave a comment and then we'll take it from there. Thank you for watching another episode. I'm Michael, and with me here, my panel was Royakin. My own boss, my CEO, Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben, thank you for coming again.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming again. Please don't forget to share on all social media platforms, subscribe, and hit the notification button.
Okay.
All right. So I will leave you with peace. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.